Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I welcome you all. Thank you all for the sweet thoughts, comments, all that. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but thank you all. It's very sweet. I want to say, squad, y'all are family. So I was in several different live streams, usually in the clouds. I just dropped down once or twice when I saw I didn't want to be a complete distraction to a content creator's chat. Um, but I do thank you all for your condolences and prayers and thoughts and all that. It is greatly appreciated. He is in a much better place. He has greater peace. And, you know, yes. So let me see what we have. There's a lot, so I need to explain some things before we get into everything. I have so much content that I can't even bring it all in. I probably need to come up with another system, maybe do PowerPoint and then I can have 5 million slides, but just in how I do my content. So I'm going to go through the early part of the week for Invictus Games um, 10th anniversary, remove the stuff as I'm going through it, and then bring in because we have day 2 of Nigeria. And okay, let me just say, I'm loving all of the content that I'm seeing, and also we are well fed, y'all. Squad, we couldn't really be complaining about much. Let the others do that. And give the shovel. I don't think he should have been pictured with a shovel, but I'll get to that in trash time. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. All right, so hello to everyone. I know I said I wasn't going to do a live stream, but we can be a little wishy-washy here and there, in the moment. So, woo, alrighty then. So let me come up here so I can at least try to get through some of the content and then remove a lot of it so that I can bring in the other stuff. So, Idalina, hello. Let me just take this comment down. Okay. First things first, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So this stream may be just a little longer than normal, but there's so much. And I know most of Squad, you have seen the pictures ad nauseum, but humor me a little bit. I will acknowledge those of you who are dropping love. Thank you. I do have also a Cash App that I have to acknowledge. I will get to that. Just let me just kind of get through some of my stuff. Because we are well fed. Okay. As I do each and every Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that was found on the Archewell site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. This is such a powerful statement. And yeah, speaks volumes as we see the work and the visits that Harry and Meghan have been doing over the past 2 days there in Nigeria. This channel, for the reminder, for those that might be in the clouds and not sure what this channel is all about. We are about hashtag House of Sussex. This is a Sussex positive channel. You can leave your loopy doopy comments when the live stream ends. I'll probably block you, but I might entertain you for a little bit. Anyway, earlier in the week, there was Invictus Games 10th anniversary. They had a conversations and then they also had a service. So in the conversations, the Invictus Games Foundation has been posting a lot of information. So if you're on the app formerly known as one of their other social medias, you would have seen all of this information. So, fair warning, I'll probably go into a part of trash time at some point very soon. So anyway, I love this because it showed I am 10, and it's like, here's to 10 years of changing lives and saving lives at the Invictus Games Foundation. So Kudos to the founder and patron, Prince Harry. Um, Many tried to attribute to others. It was a brainchild of his. He got it off the ground with a lot of help. He never walks around to take the credit. He acknowledges that there's always been so many more behind the scenes that have helped. And, you know, Harry's you see his heart through these games and his interactions. And as we're going to see some interactions with some of the wounded military personnel in Nigeria. So it's just so reminiscent of his mother. It is just incredible. But anyway, for this service, Harry arrived to thunderous cheers. I dared someone to say that there were boos. I really did, but I didn't see and I didn't try to go down rabbit holes. I just accepted, okay, hey, we've got Harry, he's arrived. Um, this picture is just, okay. So he's going on up the steps, and yes, he's wearing medals, not one that they always are crying about, but we'll get to why that probably is. And here he is going in and greeting. Now, what really got most of us is and I'm going to say it just how I thought it, while the quote royal end quote family members did not attend, Harry's mother's family did, and they rode at dawn. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Spencers arrived. So touching. His aunt, uncle, cousin, who's very handsome, I must add, but nevertheless. um, so taking most by surprise. But the petty eddies over there, or the petty peggers over there, really have egg on their face, and that's being kind by saying egg. But yes, Charles Spencer was there. It was a beautiful video clip of Harry greeting them when they were inside the chapel, and family. That's the word that came to mind when I saw them there. Family. Not asking for stipulations, not asking for anything other than to support family. And you'll see in a little bit, someone had, yeah, a squaddie had some comment, and it was just beautiful, and I saved it. So um, this was shared by Royal Suitor, and it's from the Hello magazine. I just highlighted because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to click to share the link. It is a tabloid, okay? But just in a quote that was shared, we wouldn't be here without Prince Harry, would we? We wouldn't be here without his initial vision, without his drive, without his influence, without his ability to convene this international community of those who have served and continue to serve. So that is so important because service is universal. Okay. All right. So she also shared that this year marks the 10th anniversary of We Are Invictus, a milestone defined by courage, resilience, and strength. Over the past few days, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, paid tribute to the foundation's legacy by participating in a series of events, and it was awesome to see. Now, one of the powerful things, aside from, as you will see, the crowd that was outside, like screaming for him. This particular post shared by the Invictus Games Foundation took me out a little bit. So the three people pictured are family, husband, wife, and daughter. She served. I'll try to get through it without crying. This is the importance of the Invictus game. So when squad does not tolerate the derangers going after and saying the most craziest and hateful things, this is why. Thank you for Invictus for giving giving me my mom back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my wife back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my life back. John, Maya, and Michelle Turner. So hashtag I am here. So all of the different posts, this one stood out to me. It just so powerful. So powerful. All right. Minister of Defense also highlighted of the UK. Today marks 10 years of the Invictus Games. This evening, a celebratory service was held at St. Paul's Cathedral, where the Duke of Sussex, 2018 Team UK Vice Captain Michelle Turner, and military chaplain spoke about the importance and successes of past decades. So, may it continue to be a success. And as he has stated, Harry, that they'll be around as long as there are those that are in need. And that speaks enough for itself. So, this picture I found very interesting. Try it with Harry if you want to, because you see that man in the front. Oh, yeah, I don't think none of y'all want to come up. None of you crazies would want to come up against him. I just found that very and as you can see, the reactions of the two standing off to the side when he came up the steps and came out the door. So I just thought that was a good picture to share. And here are the crowds um, screaming, and there's video clips. And he actually, instead of just getting in the car and driving off, like the security guy had opened the door and he took a right and went to the crowd. And there is a baby deranger that will be coming up that talks about. Um, I should have kept baby deranger in line with this, just talking about the walkabout. Here's Harry, and there was something said about, a certain medal that he's not wearing. Now, let me just say it here. We hear a lot on Harry not wearing that Conyer Nation medal that his father gave him. Well, the Khan's picture is or image is also on that medal. Harry is Diana's son. So why would he wear a medal that has the woman that, basically destroyed his mother's life in the literal sense, in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that. But just when you hear the UK media whine about that medal, let the quickest, if you happen to respond, I would say just ignore them. But even the derangers is, why would he wear the image, a medal with the image of number one, someone that didn't even serve, but number two, someone that destroyed his childhood family, basically. So here's Harry. See all the cameras. Just there's a lot of people there, and with their cameras up and they're snapping, and the videos are just too much to see because it's just like wow, he's loved. Don't get it twisted with the headlines, okay? And I just thought this was very interesting to see the photohogs, or however you want to say it, that they were there and getting their pictures, and the irrelevant one, right? All right, so um, this was a comment that somebody had, and I think it might have been out of an article, but okay, will sum up all the headlines that were once trying to be made. Just when it looked like the Sussexes didn't have a friend in London, just when it seemed as if Prince Harry would be shunned by his entire extended family. I mean, y'all really wanted that to happen. Okay. Every time he came to the UK, a one man pestilence to be avoided like a contagion, step sidestepped like a puddle, dodged like a bullet. Something remarkable happened. Enter the Spencers. So that was such a heartwarming moment. Harry was supported by family. That's the one thing that we could take away from the Invictus 10th anniversary. There was a lot of touching moments, etc. And, Harry turned up, showed out, and did what he does best, being himself, extending himself. In addition to that, so he made a surprise visit to Scotty's Little Soldiers patron, and these are bereaved children, military children, who have lost a parent or parents, and it was just pretty cool to see. There's different videos, there's different pictures, Harry being Harry and entertaining and charming, and yeah, so just some good stuff happening. And while he was there, because Invictus Games 2025 is coming, rapidly approaching, Harry was, they are very intentional um, in their work. So when they're coming in for visits, etc. See, y'all worried. Some of y'all were worried, and I know it's not squad. Some of y'all were worried about him meeting with his pa, and Paul allegedly had scheduled and demanded that the rest of the royal family show up at his garden party. Well, that was scheduled the same day. Funny how those things happen, isn't it? But mhm, taking a sip of my tea. Harry was booked and busy too, so he didn't really have time to be dealing with, Paul and the Royal Hillbillies. Okay, so here is there was a video on this particular post that Royal Suitor shared, and it was a video of the chair of the NATO military committee, and he was there, met with Harry, booked and busy, and they are doing what they need to do for the work that they are very heavily involved in. So take that, Royal Hillbillies. All right, so Invictus Games 2025 social media account shared out that they had a blast and they had their event. And I do want to say, let me just preface, check out Sussex.com, check out Archewell.org if you haven't been checking out those sites, because even with Nigeria, they are doing some updates and you'll love it. People Magazine has also been doing a lot of coverage. Go figure. So here are some highlights from the events that, or shared with the Invictus. The curling, yes, I'm so looking forward to seeing that. I would love to be there in person, but it's not always possible. I'm going to start deleting the Invictus Game 10 and 25. Uh-oh, sorry, you'll see some of this popping back in, but I want to try and then load a lot of the coverage for Nigeria, which whew, it is exceeding expectations. I'm just saying, we were all very excited. So I need to pop in when this stuff is loading and then I can chat it up with y'all for just a little bit. So this, like I said, it's going to be a little bit longer of a live stream. And hello to all of those who have joined since I've been chatting it up, so to speak, running my mouth, and trying to get some additional stuff in. Let me see if I can load day 2 in, which is today, and then we can go from there. I'm gonna have Lord, y'all are going to be done with me, and y'all can tell me. Let me see. Just trying to make sure I don't make too many copies. Uh-oh, you hear a dog trying to get riled up. Okay, so okay, I think I have everything. Okay, I'm going to try to bring these across. Hopefully I have the space to do that. Hopefully you're still hearing me. There's almost 150 comments. Oh, Lord. I don't. Yes, they are. Lottie, Harry, and Meghan are just having a ball in Nigeria. They are very well loved in Africa. Yes. So the aunties and they're well received. Tina's aunt did get to meet them. So, ooh. The Nigerian squaddies that got a chance to hug Meghan and greet her. There was a video out on the app formerly known as. So, CMAC, I'm done. Not a fuzzy video posted. Yeah. So Tina and Michelle had a Spaces on the app formerly known as, and there was some good information that was shared, especially for those that are in Nigeria, squatties that are sharing their pictures, videos, or whatever. Watermark them, so that way the tabloids won't just share. Because Tina was like, "They're sharing your stuff," and she shared a picture of herself, yes, and she watermarked it, so in case somebody tried to. So Hilda, sis, I see you in the chat. All right. Let me just see if all of my day 2 loaded. Looks like it did. Now it's going to be some randomness to it because I really, yeah, we're just we're just going to have to go with it. That way I can then remove a lot of the Nigeria part to get to trash time because y'all know, yeah. Anyway, so there was let me just move this out the way. There was a little trip that we are aware of as squatties, with our faves going to Nigeria. And when that was announced, I love that they kept it close to the cuff right up to the last moment. So Thursday, when we're like, well, I think it was Thursday or it was Wednesday, it was like, oh, they're going to be here Friday. And it was like, what? Over the weekend? Oh my. So yeah, it was just, let me take down my banner for a minute. Yeah, so May 9th. So that was Wednesday. Yeah, no, that was Thursday, excuse me. My dates are a little off. That was Thursday. So it was, Prince Harry, wife to visit Nigeria on Friday. Everybody was like, what? I was thinking it was going to be like next weekend just because we weren't hearing dates, but I do love that, you know, keep it close to the cuff. No leaks. No leaks when it comes to them. So, more news was just saying that Prince Harry and Meghan arrived in Nigeria on Friday, and there's more details that were going to come out, and that's People Magazine. So, of course, they must have been approved to come in and travel with them. So, there was an itinerary that was released, and it just showed what was happening day 1, busy, fashion on point. Day 2, and then of course day 3, which let me just get my banner out the way for a while so that you can see that on day 4, Monday, they depart from Nigeria. They have been so, oh my goodness. So I can tell you that today, that the squatties there that were at the event took in care packages and were feeding some children, and those basically less fortunate. And I think it was 100 children, if I read Tina's post correctly. So I'm not going to cry. The hearts of the squatties. Y'all could say what you want. You could call us sugars. You could call us whatever. We show up and we put it into action. We show how we feel, and we are the extension of Harry and Meghan. So people can say what they want, but when squatties show up, squatties show out. Okay, so in a good way, not always in a bad. All right. So this took me out. I chuckled when I saw it, and I had to share it. So for some of you, you may know, some of you may not know. Meghan was in the UK, but she was in Heathrow waiting on Harry in the Windsor Suite. And we know about the Windsor Suite because if you watched the Netflix series, you saw that that's where, yeah. So when they were ready to leave out of the country, they were there. So layover, like come in, he takes care of, get on the plane together, off to Nigeria. And the media is going crazy, as are the derangers. Okay, let's get to it. Nigeria, they arrive. This is I believe it's called the Windsor. It's a Windsor dress or something to that effect. Somehow the UK media is trying to say she's giving ode to the UK. You know that image I show at the end of the live streams, and I say that it's up and it's stuck. Yes, see, most of y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the ode that you deserve, UK. So love this dress. Long. It is hot, 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 hot over there from what squaddies that are there are telling us. Um, they were greeted warmly. Um, her dress just was on point, and I know that at one point Mrs. S was like, "Oh, I want to see the back," and it took a while before someone actually finally shared a picture that we saw the back of her dress. But yeah, the any protocol police out there could go shove it. Okay, I'm just gonna say I told you I was gonna be somewhat a little bit on the trash time side. So I'm just going to share out some pictures. Most of the squaddie has seen it. They were greeted, given beads, gifts. Here is a reception, greeting, uh, the fashions. Now, some I think expected Meghan to be in these bold colors, and it's on rare occasions that we've seen her in bold colors. We have not seen all of she has in store for us. We've seen enough. So I didn't get a chance to check right before the live stream started, but yeah. So here's the Archewell. Of course, that's why I said check both sites. You will get some good information and updates. Thank goodness they um, give are feeding us a lot more, but thank you to the squaddies that are also sharing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So Sussex community events is also another um, account that you can follow if you're not already following on the app formerly known as, and they just give updates, and they also chaired or coordinated for the annual giving campaign that squaddies do for the birthdays. So just some really good information. The pictures, just gorgeous. Yes. So very happy. Um, they look rested. Of course, when they're together, they're much more relaxed than, if it was like solo dolo events. This is the cutest picture, I believe, that I'm waiting for it. I'm looking at the YouTube side. Yeah. This little 5-year-old. Just so precious. And if you saw the video with them singing and dancing with the kindergartners, just adorable. This is all day one. Um, see the cameras in the back there. I just have to laugh because there's a certain media group that's, yeah. I love this picture. Just canned it. Oh, and in one of the pictures, let me see if you see him. He's in the back there. The gentleman in the black shirt over the young girl's shoulder. Yes, we should know who that is, Miss San. So he, I forgot who that was. So they're going to send him a 4-page letter. Like, don't, because someone said, he's going to drip, drip, drip those pictures out to us because he's going to have some exceptional pictures. Phew, some exceptional pictures. So here they are preparing to leave, and they had the Genico Foundation, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So, welcoming the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to Nigeria and celebrating our partnership to bring mental and menstrual health workshops to youth in Nigeria was a great joy and honor. So, we know that is very important to Meghan, a cause. So, it was just awesome to see them in there just doing the work and the intentional visits that they had. So, this was I would say their second event of day one, arriving, and I believe this was the defense ministry. So the aunties were there. Yes. Um, and they're military wives. So but they are the aunties as they were referenced when I saw the picture, and just a beautiful thing. Now, we know just what tugs at Harry's heart, and we all have loved this picture. And this portrait, it seems to be a running theme when a lot he's when there's a gift to be given to them, and especially him. So, no surprise that this was one of the portraits. The other portrait that was given of him, look at the smile on his face. Look at the smile on his face from their wedding day. And yeah, it's just very special. So, a squattie's thought. I've never seen anyone gift him a picture of Harry and his paw. The world seems to think of Harry as Diana's son. Every single nation and organization sees him as his mother's son. Beautifully said. Harry was honored. Now, there you know that the crazies will have their moments. The squatties were going crazy for all the good reasons. Just he was honored, he was humble, he was gracious, and he accepted, and it wasn't in a mode of arrogance. So I've seen some statements made, but Harry was very, very humbled in the honor that he was given, and it was neat to say there was several men on both sides once because this is more of a military related because of Invictus games, and so there's video clips with them all gathering together. And so there's a selfie. Okay, now the joy on their faces. I'm not going to make any comparisons. I'm just going to say the joy on their faces. Now, if only it could be us, huh? Woo, could we have even bigger grins? Oh, my Lord. So I'm so happy for all involved that I've had an opportunity to even meet them. Um, yeah, it's just awesome. So the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, and his wife Meghan have arrived at the defense headquarters in Abuja, I believe is how you pronounce it, on a 3-day personal visit to engage with the nation's wounded and injured soldiers and their families. And he inspected the guard. I believe that's how it is referenced. So there is video of Harry, and he basically does what he needs to do for that. And yeah, very special. Very, very, very special. So they were welcomed. I believe this is on Sussex.com. I had to look to see. So lots of information that they've been sharing from their sites, People Magazine, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So here's Sussex community events, just giving that Princess Meghan greets military wives. So, you know, just loveliness. The aunties. So their coordination. I'm just going to their coordination just on point. So here is another picture that just shows um, some are upset at the security that has been provided, but I'm like, if he's there to their main purpose is Invictus games, military, wounded. Of course, there's going to be protection. So people are Looney Tunes, the haters, but these are just some of the pictures and that we've been enjoying, and this one is just so beautiful of her. So and her graciousness. So here, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex in the office of the Nigerian Chief of Defense Staff and was signing the book that, when guests do come of significance and they sign the book, and there's Harry's signature and there's Meghan's. Um, and just in what they each said. So H wrote, thank you for welcoming us to your beautiful country. Together we will heal our troops. Meghan said, with gratitude for the support of the Invictus community and for welcoming me home. So, you cannot take any of the Nigerian squaddies because they are like, what? But that's Meghan. That's her heart, showing forth. And I love that they each had more of a personal message that they inscribed into the book, signature book. So, Meghan, I believe this is the day 2 that Meghan was going to meet with Dr. I will butcher her name, but she's the first African and first woman to lead the WTO. And she was profiled on Time magazine, and that was one of the events that they were going to have. This young woman, Harry signed her book. Yes, spare. Okay, so this is going to be one of those trips that they're not going to stop talking about for decades, if not centuries. So Meghan discussed Lilibet, and I happened to see the screenshot. So when they're at the school, and your teachers see that in you, and we see that in you, Meghan, who recently revealed her Nigerian heritage, added, interestingly, so does our daughter Lily. She's much tinier than you guys, about to turn 3. A few weeks ago, she looked at me and saw her reflection in my eyes. She said, Mama, I see me in you. Now, she was talking literally, but I held on to those words in a different way. I thought, yes, I do see me in you, and you see me in you. But as I looked around this room, I see myself in all of you as well. I had to give it its moment that it needed. Yes. Meghan is masterful. So here they are getting ready, and actually this was day 1, getting ready for he participated in the sitting volleyball match. So there's a video and it just shows as they were changing positions. And here they are together. One squaddie was able to snag the dress that she has on in this picture. How they did it, I don't know, but they did. Now, some of these may be a little disjointed, so just bear with me in how I was trying to bring everything across. So this is just another good picture. I believe this is Sussex.com. Let me just take down it's People. They're going to have a lot of coverage in People. Let me come back over. This is just another picture. And here is, I shared that one above, I believe, or I just clicked on it. This is the sweetest, Meghan and the little girl with the flower. Oh my goodness. Look at the dress. You do see who's standing in the background of this picture, right? We are going to get some really good pictures if he just is not selfish with them. I just have to say it that way, if he's not selfish with them. Let me see. Yes, this is another picture of Meghan, and let me get to this, because here's the squaddies that were there for event today, and just lovely, 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 lovely. I'm going to now share so this is Tina sharing. This is me in my asobe, I believe that's how you say it. Enough though I couldn't be on ground in Nigeria, I had to show my support. So she's also, as you would see, the coordination, and I guess that is the local attire, and it's just beautiful. And I'm like, you go. She slayed. Go Tina. So, but you see her watermark. Yes, because she's not playing with you tabloids. All right. So here's Meghan as the event that I was saying, the woman, the WTO, and just looking stunning. The aunties. They are there. They're having their moment. And let me see. Let me get to some others. So here they are for dinner. They were presented with some gifts that I did see. In there is David Wiseman, I believe that's his name, is in the background there. And so it's just a lot of, and this is this white pantsuit that many, we were like, what is that? But if it was one that she had before. So here is what Tina had put that I wanted to, I'm glad I did have this. So Sussex Squad in both Lagos and Abuja will be feeding 100 people in each location as a welcome to Nigeria in honor of Harry and Meghan. Today in Abuja, we are feeding 100 special needs children. Welcome to Nigeria. And so those were the pictures. Go Squaddies. And here's when they were receiving some gifts. And remember, this is not some official UK thing, so keep your grubs off. Don't be worrying about what they were given. All right, let me come on up here because now, while I am doing this, I'm going to try to talk to y'all. I have to remove the ton of pictures that I have because I need to be able to get um, the remainder that I don't have in here that will probably be very disjointed, but y'all go with the flow. And I got to get to trash time, and I got to get to those who have been dropping some love on me, acknowledge, and get into Squaddie Corner and all that fun stuff. So, yes, that's Nigeria, day 1, day 2. Um, hopefully, you've enjoyed what I have shared. It's been a joy just looking at all the content. If you're on the different social medias, you've seen it yourself. It's really been exciting. I'm going to save that picture of Meghan, which was such a very beautiful picture. Okay, so whew, there's my Squaddie Corner marker. Okay, let me come down here because I had so many I didn't even move them. I just loaded them in. All right. Although we can skip trash time if you want, since it's such good stuff and all that. We can skip trash time, but that's up to you. I will look for at least a couple of comments once I look in the comment fields. Once I get this stuff all out. Okay, so all the content that I loaded in, and now let me try to figure out. There's over 160 comments. Y'all are busy over there. Okay, so let me look at. I got to get Baby Deranger in. I'm not even sure what some of this is, so we're going to just see the newbies. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what this one is, but I'm just going to bring stuff across. Ooh, this was a good one for today. Let me see. Oh, okay, that's the coverage. Scotty's a little soldier. I did that already. Oh, I don't really have that much for trash time. I don't know. Maybe I. It's such good, so much other stuff that I guess maybe I just couldn't be so bothered to kind of look for. Let me come out of that. That's the wrong section. Let me just make sure I got everything that I wanted. Then I can get back to all of you. If I miss something, there's always tomorrow if I decide to do a live stream. But The main thing is Mr. Shovel Man and some other bull crap that they had nerve to state out loud. So, um, Baby Deranger. I think this was yesterday's. Woo! I even had to delete out one of my memes that I like so much, but y'all will be okay. All right, so let me just look at what this is. Oh yeah, that was him ordering all the people to the garden party. Mr. Shovelman. I think I already had that in here. Um, this is a good one to share before we even get to. So this Misan, see, Misan is sharing a little bit, and I happened to catch this. So, a profoundly powerful moment today at the amputee hospital in Kaduna. The Duke of Sussex with a Nigerian military veteran, and then of course he says photographed by me. So, yeah, that's Harry. And that's why we are so endeared to him. So, all right, that's one goodie. Let me come up here. Let me just see if this is. This was just the defense also shared out a collage of the pictures from, the day one, and we get to enjoy all of that, and it just shows, and you can see just all the loving culture, etc. So, excuse me, I truly don't have much. Oh, this was the Janenko, excuse me, information. Now I have the hiccups, of course. I get the hiccups right now. All right, let me go ahead on up to Squatty Corner. So, first things I want to, whew, there's over 200 comments. My goodness, y'all have been, oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, I'm going to just say this right now. Thank you very much. I see all the love that y'all have been dropping while I've been going on and on over here. Um, yes, just thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. All right. So, Kivia, thank you for the Cash App you dropped yesterday. I do appreciate it. All right. I'm going to go through all of the ones that I have here. Wow, y'all have been busy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Merlene, before the live stream had started, thank you so very much for the super sticker. Hattie. Um, with a message. We love you. Cry if you need to. Sending hugs. Thank you so very much. Annie, thank you so very much. Church Nelly. All right, condolences on your dad's passing. Don't cry because they are gone. Smile because they were here. Love you, VSO. Thank you for that message. Very, very sweet. V, thank you so much for the super sticker. Black Queen, look at you. Hello there. Thank you. Let me see you say hello, Miss VS. Just leaving a friend's daughter's college graduation. Hope you are doing well as expected during these difficult times. Continue prayers, love, care to you and family. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that message. Lottie, 4 months member. Okay, thank you. Oh, look at you. And then you dropped a little love. Thank you for the super sticker. All right, Kat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending hugs and kisses. Stay strong. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so very much. Oh, Lauren, wonderful to see the Sussexes in Nigeria. Yes, it is. Where will they go next is my question now. Woo. But thank you for being a member for 6 months. Dina, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. Sending you and your family love in this time of affliction. Thanks for still taking the time to celebrate our faves with us. It's food for my soul. Some may get it, some may not, but Lorna, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thinking of you. Thank you for that message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there's no way with the 3 seconds, I think that The song plays, I could get through it all. I may play it a couple of times and then do a few of y'all at a time with each one. That might be the best way to do it. So some of y'all who just this song drives y'all a little crazy. Yeah, play along with me for just a moment. All right. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mm. And to all of you, may it return unto you 1,000 times over. All right. Now for the next batch. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Okay, see. Again, all right. And then for the last batch, and I see, oh, Cynthia, thank you for the super sticker. Hello, VS, hello, and happy Mother's Day, everyone. Oh, yes. Happy pre-Mother's Day to y'all, because it's tomorrow. Um, Thank you. Oh, see, some of y'all are sneaking in now. Sophie, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super sticker. To you. And Elaine B, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all so, so very much. Okay, this is for this group of individuals, and may it return unto you 1,000 times over. All right, let me get to my spot. Here we go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. I think I got through all of them. Thank you all so, 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 so very much. I was able to do it without losing all of my crackers. Okay, there we go. Ooh, thank y'all so very much. That's very sweet of y'all. C Mac, see now you're gonna get me. Oh my goodness, C Mac, C Mac, C Mac, I see you. Hold on one second, C Mac. Okay. I just wanted to move all the others out so that way y'all try to punk me here. C Mac. Good for a shot for you of your favorite. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I had a little what was it, a wine cooler last night? Yeah, it was 2 shades of the wind. Please. It was up at 5 this morning. Go figure. My sleep habits are so off. But anyway, nevertheless, thank you. C Mac, and may it be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Here you go. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. All right, so now, woo, let me unhighlight. Okay, let me come over and look on the YouTube side. Okay, I did. There's a pinned comment. It's for the annual giving campaign. We know that that is what will happen. So this year's a little different. So it always kicks off with Archie's birthday, May 6th. It's usually right before his birthday and usually goes through Harry's birthday in September. However, this time it's going to go through the Invictus Games 2025, so going into February. So the link is pinned at the top of the chat. I'm sure Church Nelly probably has dropped it or one of the other mods. If you're able to give, awesome. There's also ways of just sharing it out in your community, to your social media community. That's another way of giving because those that are able to will be able to. So it goes directly to the charity. Um, and I didn't look for the latest number, but I know the last that I looked, it was over 30,000 that had been donated since the kickoff. Yes, so that's just awesomeness. Um, for the channel, specifically VS Speaks Royally, still working on towards the 10,000 subs. There's channel merch. Then there's also Trash Time merch. So, there's a link. Nightbot drops the link. So definitely check it out. I have, since I came over to the chat, there was so many over here. Y'all have been just dropping a Woo! 1998. I'm seeing your comment on, oh my God, those cheers pissed off the royal family. The garden party was a dud. Well, I don't know why he doesn't learn, and he, being KC3, to stop scheduling events on the same date. Okay. They knew when that Invictus 10-year service was, because we've known about it for a long time. We just didn't know that Harry was going to the last moment. You know how the Sussexes do, and we're fine with that. So, um, Oliver saying Nigeria is doing a world of excellence to our Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Yes. Um, to the crazies out there, now I can address it in trash time, but I just need to address it now. It is disgusting and horrible for anyone to specifically now want to say that Nigeria is the dangerous place on earth. Oh, because Harry and Meghan were asked to go there. And then you're upset that they have security presence as if they wouldn't. I don't get the mindset. I really don't get the mindset. I don't get that mindset. So I just had to say. Sis Hilda. Let me just see. Let me just see. Just scanning through. Um, Now where was that comment? Because as I'm rolling, see, I scroll too fast and I lose it. Oh, there it is. Tiger. Day one has been amazing, beautiful from Nigeria. Yes. Day two, the same so far. Yes. Sorry, I took a sip of my tea. C-Mac, so glad to hear. Oh, you're so sweet. I know. I saw. I saw. Church Nelly's comment like, I didn't know VS was gonna go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't drop it back in the for the members. I did inform them that I had lost my father, and then um that I had canceled out. And then once the news dropped, it was like after I said that, the news dropped that, oh, they're going to be in Nigeria tomorrow. And it was like, what? Okay, yeah, no. I need to that was just perfect for me. So yes, Claudia, day two turn up. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So it's been wonderful, and it's just happy, and we're all I know I'm thrilled to see them over there and just smiling from ear to ear, both of them, and just in their element. And then with them little kids, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Church Nelly, Harry has the heart, essence, and walk of a king. Yes. He doesn't need the title. Mhm. He does not need that title. Let me see. Tiger says the crowd showing what lying fools the UK rags are. Yes. And we know they have no access, being that this trip is Invictus Games related. So, there's no reason for them to even be there. I know they wanted to be there. Or they could be with their long, you know, those lenses that are so long because they're way over there taking pictures. See, Max, so there are a crowd in the UK. It's just Peggy that's just ignored. Sure. Okay. Y'all want me to cut up before I get into trash time. Let me see. Wendy says he only wore medals he earned. Exactly. I mean, whoop for the Con Your Nation one. But being that it has that Con's image on it, why would he? Just so that they can come up with all their crazy headlines. Look, how much he adores the Con. No. Jones says even the hateful British media, British royal family and media can't stop the love for Harry from the people. Exactly. Exactly. That was what he needed. I'm glad he did do the impromptu walkabout. And it was very short, but it was what I mean, I think everybody had their phones and they would camera and they record and taking pictures. It was just excitement. Excitement. Rhonda says that man couldn't make time to come see his son, but they want him to wear that medal. Yeah, have several seats, please. Yeah, exactly. Always scheduling at the same time. Always scheduling at the same time. Woo! Church Nelly, the Spencers showed up for Harry. About damn time, let me just say. I think they had a little bit of what Tyler Perry, that energy Tyler Perry had when he was asked to be Lilibet's godfather. And he was like, do we have to go over there and do all that stuff with them over there? Um, I'm glad the Spencers rallied and showed. There was a cute meme that just was like, they rode at dawn, just basically. They were like, they're showing up, truly stood in the gap for Diana. Because she would have been there smiling from ear to ear if she was still here with us. So, and she was in spirit. Let me see. Wendy says this week the UK media officially lost the narrative. UK young people, crowds, and Spencer family showed up and give love. Right. Nigeria crowd and global press. That, and that. Mic drop. Boom. Okay. Exactly. And in fact, I'm going to star that one because that might be the last. That might be the comment. Lottie says Harry and Meghan are simply the best. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. Ian, thank you very much for the comment. I see that. Good afternoon, everyone. Ms. VS, my deepest sympathies to you and your family in the loss of your dad. May angels guide him homeward, and you be comforted by your memories of him. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. C Mac, tell me if I'm lying though. The Royal Hillbillies, they are. Banjos, I hear the song. I hear the song. I mean, they act that way. They really do. hmm Tiger Paul was a coward, is what he was. Busy my arse doing what? Oh, yes, smelling flowers. Among other things, I'm sure. Among other things. So V says the Spencers made it clear Harry is not abandoned. He has his mother's family. The trash on his pappy side don't count. Well, and then one of the squaddies did a video showing the Spencers arriving and taking the Earl's comments from Diana's funeral when he said, we will stand in the gap, basically paraphrasing, stand in the gap for her sons and protect them and support them. Woo, hate the Bud file, so speaks volumes. It speaks big volumes. So Patricia says, Pa ended up looking pathetic and petty. He should ask for his pants back from the consort. They're too big anyway. Both of them probably could be in those pants. I'm just somebody that they're just not well put together. I don't know who your valet and why you have to have. You don't have to have skin tight suits, but good thing it, have them made for you so they just look like they're supposed to be on you. All right, Lottie's saying Harry and Meghan are just having a ball in Nigeria. They are very well loved in Africa. Yes, yes, they are. I I know most of us, I know I was hoping that there were three others that would be with them. Now, if they happen to appear at the end, that would be off the chain. But yeah, so okay, why is the phone going like absolutely bonkers? Okay. Just some notifications and thank God Miss Bella didn't hear it because Kuja would have went wild. Let me see. Tiger says, Church Nelly, I saw about your surgery. You've got this. You'll be coming out of anesthesia singing Nacho, Nacho Man. Oh, Church Nelly. All right. I have to get more skinny on what's happening and when. If it was in a comment way up or at some other point, I do want to add you to the list to make sure that we are praying appropriately. You know that. So, Momo, how are you? I hope you are well. Listen, I'm like over an hour behind in these comments. So, Tia is saying they would like Harry to wear that medal featuring the tramp so the Oz clowns could one up on Diana. Harry would never disrespect or betray his mother's love. Yeah, he knows the deal. And I'm so glad that a squaddie had put it out. Hey, FYI, in case you were wondering or want to answer some of the crazies, this is on that medal has the image of the consort. So Marshall says, "Well, doggy, my Jed Clampett voice. The Rangers are mad about Harry Vitkus' anniversary success, but they've lost their freaking minds with the Nigerian Royal Tour. I've had battles with them and ate them up. Yeah, racism has just jumped all out of folks over Nigeria, and I'm over it truly. But it's just like, y'all, Little Mac is saying, let me come on, comment. Interesting that for both Harry and Meghan, it is the maternal side that is living and kind, while the paternal side is trash. Woo! I'm gonna have to star this one because that might be the last. Jesus, that might be the last comment. All right, let me. I'm skipping through. Now we are at an hour, and I have not even gotten to trash time. There's only a few items anyway, but it was to me it was more important to go through all the good stuff of the trip, Nigeria trip. Marshall Sussex squad shows up and shows out for each other two when any of us are hurting. The rest of us are there with healing words of comfort and heartfelt love. I know I felt that love. We are family. Yes, we are family. I got more my sisters with me and brothers too, because I haven't forgotten y'all. We are family. Come on, everybody, let's sing. A funny story. My mother couldn't stand that group, by the way, but yeah. So I would tease her with that song. Anyway, Boney says, Megan, throw away their protocol from she left. Just wear her dresses. Yeah, there is no. It's just being a grown woman deciding on what she wants to wear, and she wears it. You know, it would not have been the same. Not have been the same. If she was still behind them golden gates that are more like prison bars. So Church Nelly says, "What? Harry and Meghan aren't touching kids through a chain link fence? His Majesty the King must remove their titles, child." I'm surprised Baby the Ranger didn't say that. Hey, Boss Lady Denise. Again, I'm so behind. What? Everyone hates R&T. Y'all don't mute or block that account. That's R&T if you didn't pick up on the name. Hello, sir. How are you? Are you back from your trip already? I thought you were on vacation. Shh. All right, let me get back over here. In mind. Let me get back. Karen says Harry asks relevant questions to the soldiers at the hospital, showing he really cares of these soldiers. Yes, that epiphany he had on that plane coming from a war zone with injured soldiers struggling even for life at that moment. Really, and we see what that vision has turned into. Yeah. Tear, genuine happiness on their faces. The young students sitting with me. Yes. I mean, even the little kids, and the one as they're hopping around did fall. Little kids at that age. Cynthia, Miss Vias, did you notice that Princess Meghan had three auntie ladies in waiting when she wore the white suit on the set? Yes. Yes, I did. hmm And she was smiling, and I don't know if I shared the picture, one of the pictures that I did see. It's just, see, I'll get emotional. They feel the love, and that is so, 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 so important. They were asked to come, they came, and the love that is outpouring to them, what they will what they will leave, the impact, and also resources will be coming in to the different organizations to shore them up. It just, it leaves you a little speechless, but we know how that happens, with regard to Archewell, et cetera, and the Invictus game. So Marshall said it was beautiful and awe-inspiring to see Harry as he was robed and as he crowned himself. It's symbolic. We witnessed the crowning of the people's king, good King Harry, His Majesty King Harry. So yes, You're always going to have people having something to say. But if they understood the importance, just like in New Zealand when they were robed, just like the First Nations up in Canada, there's importance to that. And so, yeah. Hmm. Okay. Karen says that was Prince Harry's coronation. He was adorned with the robe and crown, modern style. Princess Meghan was also received and indoctrinated and adorned in her garments. Yes. Now we all are waiting to see all of those pictures, or at least I am, because I have not been able to find pictures of her. But I know that it's coming. I know that it's coming. Tiger VS, did you see the Nigerian news channel footage about the volleyball game? Yes. I just, I give respect, and not showing it on my stream. So, Wendy Lohman, Nigerians know they are not being gaslight by Harry and Meghan. It's real love and respect by everyone. Yes, and no chain link fences. So, as that has been mentioned, yes, Misan is gonna have some good stuff for us. Now, we all might have to write a 4-page letter and be like, please don't, don't parse it out like that. Just kind of. Although if he did a book, can you imagine? Okay, let me come on back over here. Lottie, when Megan said what her daughter said to her, it touched my heart. Yes, to know her daughter is so touch. Just to share a little bit. Now, the contingency of squatties who are about, what do they call themselves? The Department of, I want to say it's Defense, or it's something to that effect, but basically where they're like, they always say to Megan, you're sharing information, top secret, can't do that. And I always chuckle because it's the funniest thing ever. But yeah, it's all meant in love, and we know that. So Tier is a yes, VS. Misan is very stingy with the pics. He just knows that we're all sitting there waiting, waiting patiently, but waiting. Rosalind, how are you? Hopefully you're doing a beat in chat. If not, I understand, but hopefully you're doing a beat in chat. Um, Church Sally, is this a weeping tour? The Sussexes have been making me cry at their love and generosity. Well, I mean, they do that. We're all pretty highly emotional, and it's just because of all the crazy headlines and all the other crazy stuff, and then all that was leading into and seeing the love being shown to them. Thank you. This part, Faith, the aunties are not playing. I wish one would try. I really do. I really wish one would try, let alone with the squatties there. So let me cough. Hold on one second. Whew. Hopefully you didn't hear that. Lorna says, lovely and amazing pictures. Yes. And although kind of all over the place, there was so much, and there still is so much. Um, you know, just as I had, Hattie is like, no, we want trash time. And then Churchill is like, skip trash and bitch slapping time. Oh, hell no. Okay, I get it. Okay. Oh, and Lottie's like, yes, let's skip. Oh, okay. So we had one vote for that, but okay. See, Mac, there's always time for trash. Okay. Let me get into that. Let me just make sure what's oh, Thelma. Don't make me cry. Thank you so very much for the super sticker. And the message, love me some you. Oh, love you back. Thank you so much. May this be returned to you 1,000 times over. I'm going to play my little thing, then we're going to get to trash time. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you so very much. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Just skipping through, looking to see if I see anything else. T-Mac, to Mr. Shovelman, when you're in a deep hole, you've got to know when to stop digging. I'm just saying. Oh, chow. Let me just I'm gonna have to star this one to get back to it. So let me just scan and see if I see any others. Uh, let me save these for trash time because y'all. Miss Fia is here today for two reasons, mainly to offer you support and trash time. You're too sweet. That is so sweet, y'all. I know. I just, especially with my boss pops in or listens on replay, and I didn't do trash time. Sure, no. The trash have already been shoved in the can this week by the Sussex success in the UK and Africa. Yeah, but it needs to be addressed a little bit. And like I said, I didn't have much, but you know. Lottie. Okay. Let me just watch. Willie will be wearing a white suit tomorrow, y'all. Mark my words. Hopefully he's going to church when he's doing that and asking for forgiveness because him and his PR, horrid. Let me see. Jones says, I bet Sussex Squad probably have 1 billion photos and videos of Harry and Meghan we can always watch. Yes. We're going to be well fed. Have no fear. It's going to be a lot. There is so much out there. And yeah. Marsha, trash time is life. LOL, gotta have it. Okay. Okay, y'all, calm all the way down. Like I said, I don't have, oh, you know what? Because I didn't do Twisted Trash Thursday. Whoo! Let me bring over that too. Okay, hold on a second. Uh-huh. 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 Because Jabba was busy, and I just want to give Jabba his due. Let me just see. Um, I don't know if this is the Baby Deranger one that I'll pull it over, even if I. Okay. Ooh, I'm glad I remember that. I have some more tidbits. Okay, so let me just wait for these to load. Let me just wait for these to load. Um. Woo! In fact, I didn't even share Baby the Ranger. Oh, okay. Let me. I'm hoping it's not a duplicate, but it very well could be. It doesn't look like it, but there's like three different Baby the Rangers here, and I'm just. Excuse me. Oh, and there was a poser um, trying to be like she was uh, a Sussex squaddie, but. Mm. Okay, so see, I'm a little bit out of it, so therefore just bear with me. So, Baby the Ranger, Harry and Meghan got presidential security. Of course, Baby the Ranger was upset, cried a little bit over that, and then how dare he do a walkabout? So this was the Invictus Games 10 service. Only working royals are allowed to smile, shake hands, and greet the people. He's overshadowing our King's Royal Garden Party and gifts of jam pots. Yeah, I understand they were giving out jam at that thing. So the BDE is unfair, and there's no way the others can compete with it. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So Baby the Ranger was on one. Sinky, I did not purposely go look because I'm sure Sinky was on one too. How dare they be treated like royalty in Nigeria when they're not representing the UK? However, unlike our real royals, I bet they won't be standing in the back of a Jeep when reviewing the troops. This is the last, final straw and final last nail. His Majesty the King must remove all titles. So I think Baby Deranger's a little upset and needs its nappy changed. Okay. But this is the sentiments of some of the folks out there. And so, yeah. Um, mm, mm, mm. Christopher Boozy, the shade. I've seen several high definition, grain free videos of people cheering for Harry. The narrative the British public dislikes Harry is as bogus as the Windsor Farm video. When I. Whew, I love that y'all have triggered Christopher Boozy because he is just no holds bar. He's just taking no prisoners and he's just letting y'all have it. So yes, 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 yes. Now I'm gonna try to have some of this stuff in somewhat of an order, but it may not be, and so y'all just bear with me when it comes down to trash time. It's all trash, so you know it is what it is, what it is, what it is. All right, because I can't get it in any particular order. The shovel is enough for me. Y'all will see shortly. So, since we were there, we are there, we're getting there. Let's go.
It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time.
So, first things up is I had mentioned this, seeing a headline. King Charles ordered all working royals to Buckingham Palace. All working royals. Isn't that himself, his wife, his oldest son, the heir, and his wife, who no one's seen since December 25th, 2023? Aren't those the working royals? Because we can't really, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh and his sister, Princess Royal, um, the nonce, those aren't really quote working royals, are they? Maybe I've missed something, but anyway, he's Now, what got me with this? So, if you're reading the top part, King Charles ordered all working royals to Buckingham Palace for a garden party, leaving Harry utterly isolated by his family as he attended a special Invictus Games ceremony. That's what they wanted. That is exactly what they wanted. That's the appearance they wanted. How petty and sick and depraved of the ones that sit at the top of the food chain in the UK. That is some petty crap right there. Petty, 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 petty. But then the message at the bottom. I love that someone put a community. So it basically chopped them off at the bit. Just saying. Prince Harry's maternal family were present. Harry's uncle, Charles, Earl Spencer, aunt, Lady Jane Fellows, and his cousin, George. Um, I'm not even going to try to say the last name. Lord Louis Spencer, Viscount Althorp, and Lady Laura Spencer were all present to support him. Mhm. So, Daily Beast, that was the middle finger energy coming right back at y'all. Yes, and it was instant. Lady in Black, instant. That's what you deserve. Okay. Put out some stupid headline like this. Now, show us you've never seen or used a shovel. Because initially I was like, what the? I truly need this man to cut it out, get it together, do whatever. But um, yeah. So he had his own little outing, from my understanding. I saw this celeb bitch he had, and Prince William's silence is deafening, as it is as if Harry no longer exists. Yeah, he wishes. Um, he needs to stop bending over. Number one. I'm gonna leave it at that. That's number one. But here he is. Now I was like, is this a meme? Because I truly was like, somebody you had to have you have to know how to use a shovel. I just don't get that. But okay, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm taking that it's just a meme that a squatty did, but I did see other pictures, so I'm taking it that it was. Oh Lord. Okay, that my aunt and uncle calling. Okay. Bella heard the phone. All right, so here's the stupid garden party. Celeb bitchy cracking me up. The one where the reanimated corpses try to steal Harry's Invictus thunder. Now, if all those are the working royals, okay, because I see the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh standing back there, and she was out and about, and I see that her motorcade was caught on film. Mhm. She really, limit her time because I don't think she was going to an engagement that really required all that. But I'm the crazy, I'm the bitter, I'm this and that. So, Lord have mercy. Okay. As I said, some of this is a little disjointed. Just go with me. It's trash nevertheless. So, um, Jabba the Hutt. So he started in his thing early, just saying, um, Jabba says the idea that King Charles snubbed Prince Harry on his return to the UK is ridiculous. My understanding is that there wasn't even an official approach, so there's no clash. But there was an official statement made by Harry because y'all kept putting out the stupid stuff. So here's Jobson coming back again. As Harry jets into the UK again, it would be sensible for King Charles not to meet his son. Now, one moment you're saying you don't want him to meet with him, the next moment you're saying he didn't snub him. So I need the no neck SOB to get his complete life together, figure out what side he wants to be on and get there. But you know, it is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. So this cracked me up. The tale of two tours. So obviously it's not a meme, it's a real picture. He doesn't know how to use a shovel. God. He doesn't know how to use a shovel. Like foot to the back of the shovel so you're not bent over, but obviously that's your favorite position when we know what your favorite emoji is, William. Mm. The heir to the throne. Mm. But it wasn't a tour that Harry and Meghan are on. But you can, gin up all the hate. They weren't on a tour. Because of this headline, this effort decided that they needed to make an official statement. Just taking my banner down for a minute. Prince Harry and Meghan are not representing the UK government on Nigeria trip, British High Commissioner confirms. They never said they were. And in fact, when the information came out about them going to Nigeria, it was stated that it is regarding Invictus Games. So we knew immediately they weren't representing. They made that agreement with the Queen. They keep their word that they won't represent that family in any capacity, and they don't. For all of the crazies out there saying that, Harry's not royal and he's not, okay, he was born a prince. When he transitions at an old age, hopefully, he will die as a prince. He's a prince. He's born into. And his mother's family's bloodline is more bluer and richer than Paul's. So, Paul's snubbing. Anyway, let me behave, put my banner back. Let me because I know it's trash time and all, but okay. Woosah. Here was the AP saying Prince Harry celebrates St. Vitus Games in London, but won't see his father, King Charles III. Right, but Harry was busy. He was booked and busy. He saw his father when he went over to do that settlement for that one tabloid case that he had. They were doing their laps and backflips, and he was able to see his pa without the con being anywhere near vicinity in room. Hence why he probably was not able to see him this time around. I guess pa, is feeling a lot better, and his treatments have done wonders for him, and so he can go back to being his old petty farty self. Okay, let me come on over here. Let me see. What is this one? Oh yes, this one. Some folks are a little, and they show it in their writing. So this person wrote, in my opinion, the glowing press coverage for Prince Harry is not good for William and Catherine. I feel like they're setting the Prince and Princess of Wales up for life as the bad guys for not accepting Harry back. Because if you were to look at coverage today, he looks like an angel who's done nothing wrong and deserves nothing but praise. William and Catherine better step up and fight this and fight the king if need be to put Harry in his place. Harry's not in competition with those two. And it's really just one because one we haven't seen since December 25th, 2023. So um, they're work shy anyway, and so it's kind of silly for them to be out and about. But we see that, the eggplant emoji lover was out. Oh, because Harry had his, events. So here I have to be out too. And he stayed in a bent over position. Okay. So I hope this person gets their wish. In that they better step up. She ain't gonna be seen for what? Another year, probably? If at all. If at all. If at all. I'm just saying. So good luck with that one. But hey, yes, he needs to step up and get busy. Come on, you got to do something. This person wants you to fight your own father. Well, you are fighting him in the ways, through the media and such, the Game of Thrones 2024 style. But woo. This was about the medals. We discussed that, just saying, he continues to snub Charles. Charles snubbed him. So middle fingers up. Just all I can say on the medals, just middle fingers up. Leave Harry alone with regard to them stupid medals. He's wearing the ones he earned, and we're going to move on from there. Okay. So they have been stalking. Now, this one, let me show this one first. This is what one of the papers printed about 6 commercial flight options from Los Angeles to Lagos. Harry and them can make their own travel arrangements, which they have, and we know they have staff that probably do it for them. Thankfully, they know how to keep their mouth shut and etc. But the stalking level, as far as even showing the cost of their seats and all that, well, no, it's not a cheap flight, but they were asked to come. Why are you worried and watching the pockets of others, whomever may have paid for the trip? It's just wackadoos, just whack-a-doos. So for this one, Lord of mercy. Woo. Okay. Going through this was a screenshot I saw and I just chuckled. This week, within days, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex will arrive in Nigeria. Um, my thing is blocking for a tour with all the attendant press publicity that entails. They are there in part to promote Invictus in a country the Duchess has recently claimed a personal link to. Like how they say recently claimed, it was on the Archetypes. Y'all know because y'all listen to it too. During Archetypes, she indicated that she, 43% Nigerian, according to a genealogy test. And we know how Tina and all the other Nigerian squaddies out there took ownership immediately. Okay. So the king, who is head of Commonwealth but has not been able to travel overseas in 2024, will be kept informed of their activities. Why? You spying on them? You don't need to know where, who, what, and when. Okay. Perhaps on a different visit to the UK, when the Duke is not about to fly immediately into a high profile, headline grabbing Commonwealth tour, there would be time for father and son to talk quietly. Middle finger up. Because, um, Paul, KC3, was too busy with his garden party on the same day to even see his son. So, or to even give a few minutes of attending a service. So, middle fingers up. And they're stuck. Mhm. So, this person I called a poser. So, they wrote, Harry fans would stone me, but why release a statement but not meeting with his father about not meeting with his father? He's just caused the attention to go from Invictus Games to his family drama. This person was catching lots of heat. I took a screenshot, read some of the comments, immediately was like, this is a poser because you start out with Harry's fans, okay, Sussex Squad, because it's rare that squatties only like one, but not both. Okay, true squatties. He released a statement that put the attention back to the Invictus Games. That's why the spokesman put a statement out there saying, multiple inquiries and all, and that there's just not any time. Now, we later found out Harry was very booked and busy, so it wasn't like he was going to be sitting around waiting for Paul to maybe call. No, didn't care. But that was, you know, mm, there's always the wolf in sheep's clothing lurking around in the squatty quadrants, so to speak. So, see, Mac, I know you saw this particular one because I think you even commented, but yeah. Anyway, this is a balcony, a royal balcony, British royal balcony coming to you. Um, because the lady in black, yes, mm, is gonna give it to the haters just as they want it, and that middle finger energy is always up and stuck for the crazies and the haters and those that have the most horrific things to say about the country of Nigeria that they didn't say when their faves or the ones that they speak for went into the country themselves. So I just need um, the rotor to shut the up. Okay. I'm not going to say the word, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. So those were the few items I had in trash time. Hopefully, all that are here right now listening in have hit the thumbs up, shared me out if you're able to share me out. Spread the word about VS Speaks Royally. All right. I'm going to come back into the comments. Y'all know how I do. There's a whole lot of comments. Now I have to figure out where I was. I did highlight a few, but they were much earlier on. Oh, EN, this is the sweetest thing. This is the sweetest thing. Miss VS, if you have the time to stay with us, we have the time to stay with you. Oh my goodness, that is so sweet. Oh, and I see that my boss is here. Mrs. S, Miss Viv, how are you? Okay. I see a whole lot of starred comments that are probably me. Idalina, oh, thank you so much for the super sticker. Maybe return unto you 1,000 times over. Let me play my little song. I have to get to my spot.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Thank you so very much. Let me just unstar, move that one so that I don't get hemmed up by squatties. Okay. Whew. Uh-oh. Now they said her internet went out. Ooh, my goodness. Okay. Um, wow, we're almost at 2 hours. I don't usually do these long ones, but it's needed today. Okay. Marshall Willie, Kitty Puss. Where's Kitty Puss? Woo! Um, if pictures have been released, if it's not the white dress or that she had on, if it's pictures that have been released since I've been on here, I have not. Because if I go looking, yeah, that would probably be the end of the stream. But nevertheless, I'm about a half hour behind where I started looking now. So if I have not read your comment, please do not be insulted. Please feel free to drop it again. Hopefully, when I'm doing my skip, I will see it and won't miss it this time. Tiger says Harry and Meghan were invited and letting themselves be led and be taught. They are standing with their hosts side by side, not lording over them. Take note, Willie and Kate. Yeah, I don't think you had to worry about the last one you mentioned because you just don't have to worry. Annie says all pick or Getty image approved. Okay. It's just to see some of the comments. Even Miss Sam was saying photographed by me, like he was just letting folks know. Like if you come for this picture, I got you. Because although it's black and white, he could very well give you the colored one if it had to. So, hey, Miss P Talks, how are you? Let's see. Okay. Now I butcher. So Baal is giving me the robe is called Agbada. Is that how you say it? And the hat is called Fila. Okay, thank you. Um, Kids is saying on XM white dress have already been identified from Saint Ingy. Oh, okay. It's probably sold out. I don't even try it. Well, number one, I'm not petite like Megan, so I don't even go looking because I know my size is probably not there. Anyway, let me see. There you go, Miss Church Nelly. I wish a motherfucker would. Yes, there you go. Whew. Tiger, Mamo, absolutely. They are more than adorable. They are more than adorable, so loving and respectful, and they are getting it in return. Yes, and I'm so thankful for that. So, oh, Mama was saying, Bill, thanks for clarification about the robe and hat. Yes, but it is truly an honor, and haters need to just shut the F up. Okay, let me come on. Kara now that Prince Harry and Princess Meghan is working and being enfolded with lots of love. Looks like MIS settling, getting better and planning a return, ready to come back. Oh, really? She's going to be Lazarus? Some of y'all know what I mean. I'm going to move on. Okay. Leslie, Church Nelly, did you see Harry Spencer, cousin? Oh my God, he's so handsome. Ears. Yes. I mean, he's real tall too, but yes. The Spencer genes are strong. Thankfully, Harry got all of them. Okay. Joan is saying, I love that global companies, groups, and people keep inviting Harry and Meghan to events while Poison Island bitches and moans. There you go. That's what they're good for. Mhm. Lorna, sorry. All working royal, so no one showed up. There are, I think, aren't some of the Queen's cousins? And I meant when I said Queen's cousins still kind of working because, otherwise nobody would be out there. Mm. Hey, no, how are you? CR, how you doing? Okay, yeah, I'm in that phase where I'm scanning and doing and all that. Yes, Idolina Spencer's love Harry. And I just love that one headline, Daily Beast, y'all tried it. And immediately there was that community note saying the maternal side was there. That speaks some huge volumes. That speaks huge volumes. So, Eco is saying Charles is vindictive, miserable man, and he looks like the crypt keeper. That's kind of insulting to the crypt keeper. I'm just gonna say. Boney, Charles wanted Harry isolated, and then come the Spencer family comes running up the steps. Yes. Yep. And then to see the video of him greeting them, yeah. It, and then turned and he was talking with his uncle. Yeah, did a lot. So lots and lots of. Woo! Let me see. Wendy says William looks so pitiful. Shovel. Why didn't they just at least somebody show him, sir? This is how you shovel. Put your in a dignified manner. Put the shovel down to the dirt, put your foot on the back, on the top back of it, and then push down. Don't bend over, sir. Please don't bend over, sir. Nobody told him that. And he looks like a doofus, among a couple of other words that I'm sure many of you could come up with. As I just see this comment, whoo, T Mac looks like he's constipated. Oh my gosh. That is, that's a gem. Just after what I just said, that's a gem. Connie Bomber, how are you? Hey Nash. Whew. Claudia, is it his regular position? Well, now wait a minute. You make me wanna bend and bend and bend. Woo! Okay, let me stop. Y'all don't know how this laughter. Ooh. Okay. Church Nelly, that's a Geritol and Bengay commercial. I'm gonna let that go because I can't. Oh, Mina, and that garden party smelled like ish. So yeah, woo, because they were there, or for another reason. I hope they don't have a leaky garden. Okay, y'all just move on from that last comment. Lottie, he looks like he's drunk, and if he's not careful, he'll fall into that hole. Well, you better hope a hand don't reach up from beyond and snatch him down there. Uh-huh. It was a senior social. That's how all the parties have looked since, the Fabs are not there. Yes, T Mac, Jabba needs to fly a kite somewhere. Okay. Mrs. S. That look like a picture from Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Woo. Hey, you better be glad. Well, I'm going to take it that there will be um, a photo eventually with that shovel and him bent over and his favorite emojis all over it. Yeah, I'm sure there will be something eventually. I'm skipping through lots of comments. Ooh, we're almost at 2 hour mark. Okay, let me see. Mama, shame, shame, Casey, for these working worlds ordered to garden party. It's hard to degrees to deny the opening grave. Oh my gosh. See, listen. Yeah, they shouldn't want to be around one. Um, really shouldn't. Thank you, Julianne. Thank you. Let me see. Tia, Little Mac, be careful what you wish for. Ooh, okay. I don't know what Little Mac said. I'm gonna let that because if I scroll up, I'll probably get lost back way up at the top. Let me see. See, Mac said, and this is how you know Kitty was in the other side of the of that shovel. They would have wheeled her out by now to distract if she was this side of the dirt. That's a whole lot of I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it at. They show Lord of mercy. Idalina, has anyone seen Kate Middleton? Nope. Nor her family. Hint hint. Okay. Lottie says Camilla has already broken up two sets for family. She broke up Charles and Diane, and now she's broken up Charles and Harry. Oh no, she broke up her own. That's three. Remember, it comes in threes. Yeah. I wonder who snakes Kate Middleton. Woo! That'll be mm, that'll be four. They probably broke before it even started. All right. T Mac, to put Harry in his place, news Harry has moved on. Yes, he has. I ain't thinking about them. Has moved on, is doing the work. Doing the work. Some would say the work of the Lord. Yes, the work that he was born to do. Okay. Service is universal. And our recollections vary on what that they're talking about. Okay. Hey Lola, what does the monarchy have to offer Harry and Meghan? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Harry and Meghan are free global leaders, philanthropists, humanitarians, and entrepreneurs. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. And executives at a firm. Yeah, because remember, Harry is an executive. Okay. Mrs. S. Bald Olio is trying too hard, and as he try, all he do is embarrass himself more and more. I'm just saying. First, there was the week before was him posed in front of a picture that says, "Am I man enough?" And now him bent over using a a shovel in not the right manner. Like, phew, I saw that. I was like, oh, this is. Whew. Eco was Peghead swaying while he was shoveling. He had to be. He was all low to the, just like he likes it low to the ground. Madam F, why does Peggy do this to himself? Because he has no one around him who truly cares, and he doesn't even think of the optics. He thinks he was doing something like that pan. Oh, I'm going to act like I'm stirring food on a stove in a stainless steel pan and touch it with my fingertips. Yeah. He doesn't. He just can't help himself. Let me see, Mrs. S. Harry did that smirk laugh when Easter Island had shouted, "Harry, how does it feel to be a home?" It's as though he wanted to say, "Half of this is not my home, Jesus." Jesus. I need y'all to behave yourselves. Just a little, just a little bit. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay. I'm trying my best not to holler. Woo! Lit for Sussex. Sussex prayer time. Thanks for being here, Mrs. BS. Praying for you and the family and your dad. Rest in peace. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very, 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 very much. Adelina, love you too. All right. Let me see if I can find Wendy's really. No, I then scrolled several comments. So you must have said something. Yeah, damn, Wendy, tell us how you really feel. A Church Nelly is for Church Nelly to say that, woo, my goodness. Okay. Um, I butchered names, so I'm looking to say N- Nasia. Is that how I say it? Okay. Hopefully that's how it is. Otherwise, I'll call you NM or McDaniel. It's probably easier. It's funny how that quote king is filled with cancer, but showed up to a garden party because he's healed. He's healed, and then hallelujah, he's healed. Okay. I had to get that out. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, a garden party was more important than showing camaraderie and leading and showing compassion to your wounded servicemen and women by going to the 10th year anniversary. Because hell, they knew they couldn't give Harry any chance of having any type of oh, it's a reconciliation or even speaking to him, I guess. Mrs. S says, "My God, Harry's shoe game has gotten so tight. Now that Baldy Mop control the purse strings, we should soon see him in linen pants and matching shoes." He tried it. I just say to his valet, "Please get a pair of pants for your master that are actually for his leg length. No more high waters, no more Urkel moments. Oh, and congratulations to the actor that played Urkel who got married over the weekend." Okay, moving on. Let me see. Mina, in my David Ruffins voice, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Y'all, really, Mrs. S. When Baldy Mop don't look constipated, then we have to worry. Ooh. Yeah, because anyway, yeah, I'm just going to say yeah. Whoa, Lottie, that MF was drunk. He knew how to dig that hole. Well, it wasn't the hole that he's used to. I'm moving on. Okay. Bell says, "VS, may the joy you give to us return back to you a millionfold." Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. Uh, okay, Lorna. So are you saying Willie Leaks needs a shovel master, someone to teach him how to shovel, just like someone puts the toothpaste on King Chucky's toothbrush? Just asking for a friend. Yes, he needs a shovel master. Mhm. Unless he's, because I would have thought he would have mastered it, being that, the absent later and all, but he probably, outsourced that too. Mhm. NM says that shovel showed him. I mean, seriously, the dirt. Yeah, I'm just gonna go on because I just can't. Because yes, we did see that, Sharon. Did anyone see the clip of Peghead trying to talk to those kids on the school trip? And they were like, "Please, I don't know what kids, young children pick up on the frequencies." Um, in my belief, of adults because there are some that they gravitate to and others they will just get the away from me is all the energy that they're given. And those kids were giving him get away from me. Okay. Church Nelly. Woo! For the super sticker, your message off the chain. I see the emojis in that. May this be returned unto you 1,000 times over. Let me see. You say, I personally think that Peghead just loves that position and not for digging. And then several eggplant emojis just saying, oh, I agree with you. I agree with you. This is for you.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
For the love. Thank you. And that message, hilarious. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and T Mac, here's your shovel thing. Yeah, he just, the optics not good because absent lady, I'm just saying, absent lady, absent lady, absent lady. I have 3 comments and I don't know which one. Um, mm, 2 of them pretty much say the same, so I'm just going to go with this one. All right, I am going to wrap it up. It is at the 2-hour mark. I hope you had a fantastic time today. I did with you all. I'm a little hungry. My breakfast, the biscuit I had, butter biscuit, is gone, so I have half a Jersey Mike's sub in the refrigerator from last night's dinner, but that's going to be my lunch and probably dinner. And I'm going to go eat something. So thank you all for the kind messages. Thank you all for the love that was dropped. Again, I pray that it's returned unto you the love and the even the super stickers and stuff that were dropped. Everything's returned unto you all 1,000 times over. So or a million times over, as Baal said. So please have a good rest of your Saturday. I'm sure I will see most of you around the different YouTube halls. I may drop down in the chat. If I do, y'all, thank y'all. Y'all have acknowledged me here. And then last night, I think it was Barron's, or was that Meghan, Duchess of Advocacy, Special K's. So, if I drop down, especially at Barron's, just ignore me. Pretend I'm not there. But I love you all. Oh, Madam F. Oh my. Um, Princess Diana entered the chat this week. Yes. For the super sticker, thank you. May it be returned unto you 1,000 trillion million times over. That's for all of you. This is for you.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Okay. Thank you so very much. All right, here's the comment. I'm going to hit the outro. Please be well. Please be safe. Especially those in path of these storms that are rolling through the country. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. Oh, you know what I wanted to ask? Did anyone see the Northern Lights? I saw the red sky last night here, even in North Carolina. In fact, I looked, I was like, why is that sky red? Then I was like, oh, I get to see some of the Northern Lights. So I couldn't take a picture because my camera just doesn't do justice to pictures like that. So hopefully you all got a chance here in the US, especially to see the Northern Lights. It was pretty exciting for us because especially here in North Carolina, we're not close enough to see that stuff. But anyway. All right, let me hit the outro. Bye everybody.